Medical Corps, United States Navy, retired, and I'm honored to be here today with all of you as we pause to remember the fallen, honor those who serve, and teach our children the value of freedom. As I said, we're expecting a flyover any minute, so we may have to pause when they fly over. Not sure what direction they're coming from this morning, but we're expecting 3 planes. And let's see, Bud Anderson, I see you here this morning, our own Triple Ace. Bud, thanks for being here. Host the colors. How about a round of applause for our Sons of the American Revolution Color Guard? The Auburn Winds Band. And of course our young man here, Paul Dunkel. Great job, Paul. And we had some planes flying over. I didn't get a chance to see how many, but that's the Dwelly family. We were expecting 3 planes. They may come by again, so.
I've been told to farm my invocation down from 20 minutes to just a few. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we are gathered.
Please be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce the gal who got the ceremony started 3 years ago, our location coordinator, Paula Selleck.
Thank you, Bonnie. Today is a day we've worked for all year long. And it is a beautiful day if the wind would die down a bit. 30 years ago, the tradition of honoring our veterans with a balsam wreath began at Arlington and spread to all of our national cemeteries across the nation. They even honored those who were lost at sea with wreaths. Today is our 3rd year that we've joined this fine tradition, and we thank you all for being here to help us remember those veterans who lay at rest in our home cemetery. We are here to honor their memories with the wreaths that stand for the quality our veterans embody: faith, love, strength, honesty, humility, ambition, optimism, concern, pride, and the hopes and dreams that didn't always come true, but left them with no regrets. The red bows that you see on the wreath for purity and simplicity. The evergreen embraces longevity and endurance. The circle shape represents eternity. At the end of this ceremony, you will be asked to pick up your wreaths and lay them on your loved ones' graves. Or for those who are here to help with the solemn ritual, take just a moment to say the name of the veteran you stand before and think about that person to honor and remember him or her. There are over 2,000 souls laid to rest in our two Auburn cemeteries, who we have to thank today for their service to country, for all they have done, and the many who paid the ultimate price, so that we and all who come after us will be able to live as free men and women, as free Americans. Thank you all for making this day possible for these veterans we are about to remember, honor, and a special thanks to the youth, to these young people who are here today, the Cub Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the 4-H kids, and all of the rest. Thank you for all of your willingness to learn the importance of this ceremony, like these ceremonies. We love you all, and as we age, it is important for us to know and believe that there will be generations following us who will carry on after we're long gone to keep America free. And with that, I'm going to turn this back over to our Master of Ceremonies, Admiral Bonnie Carter.
We will now present the ceremonial wreaths, and our escorts today are all Cub Scouts from Pack 13, and you guys look sharp out there. Thanks for being here. I know it's a little chilly. Way to go. Chief Warrant Officer George Simmons, United States Army retired, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who previously served and are currently serving in the United States Army. His escort is Jesse Hidalgo III. Marine Corps veteran Bruce Lundberg will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are currently serving in the United States Marine Corps. His escort is Lucas Kikisicki. Chief Petty Officer Donald Anderson, United States Navy retired, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Navy. His escort is Parker Gutierrez. Lieutenant Colonel Patricia Gunning, United States Air Force retired, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Air Force. Her escort is Carl Schwarzenberg. Commander Richard Rutenshower and Ensign Marie Rutenshower, United States Coast Guard retired, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard. Their escort is Davin Tuamala. Purple Heart recipient and World War II veteran Elmer M. Washman will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Merchant Marine. His escort is Maximus Gutkowski. Gold Star family member Jennifer Montgomery will lay a remembrance wreath in honor of the 93,129 United States service members from all branches of the service whose last known status was either prisoner of war or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families and homes, and they will not be forgotten. Her escort is Riley Nilsson. This monument present, we have placed these wreaths as symbols of our remembrance.
Thank you again, Bonnie. We always like to thank all of those who have worked so hard to bring these wreaths to us today. I'm going to call out the names of the groups who have sponsored these wreaths, and I'd like their representatives, if they're here, to stand up or raise their hand so that we can recognize you. After the ceremony, you can pick up your certificates of appreciation at the table by the office there, and Susie DeFawcett and Deborah Cox will be there to hand them out to you. At this time, I will call American Post, Legion Post 84, Commander Rudy Pelsman. I know he's here. Okay, everybody's, oh, there he is over here. American Legion Riders, Chapter 84, President Ed Norton. I didn't see Ed, but I know that there are representatives of that Riders group. Auburn here on these very cold, blustery mornings. The Condemned Keepers, Mike Hogan, who is the charity coordinator. Thank them desperately for all the work they did with their social media to get our word out. Norm Morris from the Black Golf Course for our handlers. We have the Faithful Warriors, the Christian Motorcycle Association, Wayne Warden, for providing coffee and hot beverages for us this morning. Will come say a word to us and
Thank you all for being here today. The ceremony we observe here today is occurring simultaneously at Arlington National Cemetery and over 1,200 other cemeteries across America, honoring the memory of the 10 generations of Americans who protected our Constitution and the freedom that it guarantees from every threat that has arisen throughout the world for 241 years. About 2,000 wreaths will be laid here in Auburn today. This new tradition speaks to two very old American values. The first is the unabashed gratitude that our nation holds for the few among us who step forward in times of peril, who leave the warmth and safety of their homes, who bid goodbye to loved ones and easy lives made possible by freedom.
Graduation in Arizona this weekend, so Cheryl is going to say a word here.
Thank you, Paula. Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Yes, I'm the vice mayor of the city of Auburn, but more importantly, I am the daughter of a World War II veteran, and I am the wife of a Vietnam veteran. We wouldn't be this country without those men and all of you veterans that are here. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you, Paula, for bringing this to Wreaths Across America to our community. I really appreciate it, and God bless America.
Thank you all so much for being here today and taking the time to honor our fallen veterans. I am a Gold Star family member, so for me, this particular event has a great deal of meaning. My sister was killed in the first Gulf War, and so although I'm here honoring POWs and MIAs with the particular wreath that I place it thinking about my sister. But I hope we all take the opportunity today and every day to spend just a little bit of time thinking about the servicemen and women who so beautifully defended our country and the beliefs that our country stands for. Thank you all again for being here today. Thank you for letting me be part of this, and God bless you all.
Supervisor, District 3. Jim, where are you? You don't have to? No. Okay. You were enjoying the sunshine.
Yeah, I'm standing up there now where it's over.
Oh, your hands are so warm.
Well, you gave me this handle on it. Well, first of all, Paul, I really want to thank you for all the work you've done to bring this to Auburn and to the cemetery.
Yeah.
My great thanks to Congressman McClintock for joining us. Thank you, Tom. It's always a pleasure to see you here at our events. And I just want to, first of all, I see my generational Vietnam veterans back there. Thank you for being here. That includes former Auburn Mayor Mike Holmes, my brother. And I just, this is just such a great event to honor all of them.
And they would defend their community against threats. And that spirit came with us here when we founded this country, built around our citizen soldiers, the men and women that we honor here today. I just have to say thank you. You know, there are 86,400 seconds in a day. And I think all of us can take 10 seconds and say thank you for your service. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Introduce Auburn City Director of Public Safety.
May render a hand salute. Our bugler today is Craig Thomas. Honor Guard, render 3 volleys.
Honor Guard, up 10, up. Port, arms. Half right, peace. Ready, aim, fire. Aim, fire. Aim, fire. Half left, peace. Present, arms.
ready, two. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you're invited. We have almost 500 wreaths this year to place at the old Auburn Cemetery, so if some of you would like to follow us over there, you're certainly welcome to join us. And again, I would like to thank you for attending today. I know it's cold and windy. Politics